जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो श्री श्री राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंसा शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्री जुता पादकमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol 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 Hari Bol. We are hearing SRIMAD BHAGAVATAM. Four Kumaras are speaking to Prithu Maharaj. Yesterday we heard we accept as blessings different states of higher life, distinguishing them from lower states of life. Like we think, if I could get position like in heavenly planets as demigod, Indra, or like that, that is a great blessing. That is higher living than like in this earth or in down. Think that is blessing. But we should know that such distinctions exist only in relation to the interchange of the modes of material nature. That is still under the three gunas. If you are demigod, then you are in Satya guna, human in Rajaguna, then lower in Tamoguna. You will find in Upanishads also such. So that is still three gunas. Actually, these states of life have no permanent existence. It will always change. When you exhaust your pious activities results from heavenly planes, you will have to come down again to this earth. And that is very painful for them. And when you are in hellish, you have to suffer. But when you finish that bad results, again you will be raised to earth. So that is all temporary. No permanent existence. For all of them will be destroyed by the Supreme Controller. And also at the end of Brahma's day, there is partial dissolution up to Svargaloka, including Svargaloka. Everything will be destroyed. Partial dissolution. Maharloka will stay. Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. They stay. But Svarga and down all finished. Then when there is day of Brahma, again this creation will come out. And when there is final death of Brahma after his 100 years, then there is full dissolution. Everything is destroyed, so nothing is permanent. And this material existence is always painful. tat tvam narendra jagatam atha tastu shamcha dehendriyashu dishanatmabhir avritanam yah kshetravit tapataya hridi vishvak avih pratyak chakasti bhagavan stam avehi sosmi. Sanat Kumar advised the king, "Therefore, my dear King Prithu, try to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is living within everyone's heart, along with the individual soul in each and every body, either moving or non-moving. Like trees, they are not moving. But Paramatma is there also, and Jivatma. The individual souls are fully covered by the gross material body and the subtle body made of the life air and intelligence, Pran. Here, for subtle body also you have different descriptions. You will find about Pran in many places in Upanishads, about the function of Pran in the body and how it enters into body, Jiva, how it enters and how it goes out, in detail explained. How senses gradually gain their function when someone is born, and when you die, how they are gradually withdrawing back. And then Pran, and how depends how you will give up this body. You will either be liberated or again you will have to take birth. There are 101 nadis, and only one is for liberation, and you have to know which one to go. There is explained. But for devotees, Krishna will give intelligence and everything. So, because this material existence is always changing, non-permanent, and is full of suffering, what is the solution? Sanat Kumar says, you have to realize Supreme Lord. First as Paramatma. There is one verse in Rupa Goswami's Lago Bhagavatamrita our Gurudev used to quote many times. Vishnostu trini rupani purushakyani, that ekasta shrashta, that Sanskrit is there. There are three Vishnus. Mahavishnu, or Karunakashai, Garbhodakashai, and Kirodakashai. And they are Purusha. They are owners and they are enjoyers. And they are potent. And there is his Prakriti, or energy. So when you realize that he is Purusha, that not I am Purusha. Purusha means I am enjoyer. Here in this world, we say Purusha, male, and Stri or Prakriti, female. But in reality, even females, they have Purusha Bhav. They also want to enjoy and they want to own. We are all here acting like we are the enjoyers. That is why there is clashing, quarrel, and also suffering. We are playing like as if we are little Krishnas. But once you realize the fact that we are actually predominated, not predominating, that we are Prakriti, not Purusha. Purusha is these three Vishnus, they are Purusha. They are enjoyers and they are owners. Aham hi sarvaya jnanam bhokta cha prabhur evacha. Krishna says, I am the enjoyer and master of all sacrifices. When you realize this fact, then you can have peace. And there Rupa Goswami wrote, when you realize these three Vishnus, that they are Purusha and we are Prakriti, then you will be rescued from Maya. Rescued from Maya, and that means you will not have any suffering anymore. And he is residing within heart of every living entity. That is why those who are at least on Nishta stage in devotion, they can see or they can feel the presence of Krishna in the heart of every living entity. Therefore, they can give due respect to all living entities. Respect, they give value. That does not mean that they support wrong activities, but they give respect as entity belonging to Supreme Lord and as a abode where Supreme Lord is residing, like we give Dandavat to temple because Supreme Lord is residing there. So they can give respect to all living entities, whether they are devotees or not. They will give, seeing that connection with Supreme Lord. He is present everywhere. So this is advised. Then you can be rescued. And this you will find in Upanishads. The main point of Upanishads is this: to realize what is non-eternal and what is eternal. This is possible, I told some days back, only in human form of life. We have that capacity given by God that we can understand this point, what is non-eternal, what is eternal. And this human life is meant to realize what is eternal, accept what is eternal. Of course, there are very few who are pursuing this Tattva Jigyasa or Brahma Jigyasa, but humans, they have this capacity. So in Upanishads, main point is there is so much description of how this matter functions, senses, intelligence, all this non-eternal, what is non-eternal, and then what is eternal. But mostly there you will find Atma, Paramatma, and Brahma. These words are mostly used. But you will have to understand from context what is meant. Wait, I will put off my notification sounds. So you will have to understand, with the help of bona fide guru, realized soul, what is meant in which context, what is meant by Atma, because it can refer to individual soul or it can refer to Paramatma, or it can refer to Bhagavan. Sometimes Brahma refers to Bhagavan, Atma refers to, you will have to understand. But main point is what is non-eternal, what is eternal. And among eternal, there are two. You will find that verse in Upanishad. There are, like in a tree, there are two birds. And one is eating the fruit, another is observing. And this is reaping the fruits of karma. But when the jiva will turn towards another one, that is Paramatma, then will be liberated from all miseries. So main point of Upanishads is this: non-eternal, eternal, and two eternals. And then Gita Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, is conclusion of all Upanishads. Krishna himself telling. And in Bhagavatam also you will find this same knowledge, but very elaborately described in very clear way. And what is the duty of Jivatma? So here Sanat Kumar is saying, you try to understand the Paramatma. Yasmin idam sat asat atmataya vibhati maya viveka vidhuti srajivahi buddhihi tam nitya mukta parishuddha vishuddha tattvam pratyura karma kalila prakritim prapadye. The Supreme Personality of Godhead manifests himself as one with the cause and effect within this body. But one who has transcended the illusory energy by deliberate consideration, which clears the misconception of a snake for a rope, can understand that the Paramatma is eternally transcendental to the material creation and situated in pure internal energy. Thus, the Lord is transcendental to all material contamination, and to Him only must one surrender. There is nothing else existing other than Supreme Lord. He is Advaya Gyan Tattva, non-dual truth. Therefore, you will find in the prayers of Gajendra, he says, O Supreme Lord, you are this world also, that is you. But you are also beyond this world. Means, this cause and effect in this material world, material energy, that is also Supreme Lord, as his potency. But at the same time, he also has transcendental form, that Paramatma, in internal potency. You will find in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Mahaprabhu explained Antaranga Shakti, internal potency, that will manifest Vaikuntha, Goloka, all transcendental eternal realms. Then you have Bahiranga Shakti, that is external potency, that is all these material universes with all elements, everything. And in between them, there is marginal potency, Tatashta Shakti, or Jiva Shakti. These Jivas, they can stay in either of these two realms. If they want to enjoy, they will go to Maya and get gross and subtle body. If they want to serve Krishna, by the grace of internal potency, they can enter there and get the service of Krishna. Then they are happy. But in this material world, unhappy, because it is not natural. So one who has crossed Maya, he can understand that Paramatma is above material creation. Thus the Lord is transcendental to all material contamination. Even Jiva is transcendental to all material contamination. But Jiva can become bound by Maya. That is the eternal difference between Supreme Lord and Jiva. Jiva can be controlled under Maya, but Supreme Lord never. So only unto him only one must surrender. Krishna also says in Gita, Arjuna was thinking, if I will not do my duties according to Varna Ashram Dharma, then I will commit sins. Then Krishna told, Sarva Dharmam Parityaja, Mam Ekam Sharanam Braja, Ham Tan Sarapapeve Mokshayishami Mashuchaha. You need not do any of these your relative duties. You just surrender unto me, and there will be no sin in this. Because watering the root of tree, whole tree is nourished. Everything is properly served. By serving me, you will serve everyone, everything properly. All your duties are done. That is Shraddha, or firm faith. Shrabda Bishwash Kohe Sudrida Nishchay. Krishna Bhakti Koile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Firm faith, Shraddha, means having firm belief that by serving Krishna, all your duties are automatically done. You do properly everything. Without this kind of faith, there can be no bhajan. Even bona fide guru should not initiate into Harinam such soul who did not awake such Shraddha. Otherwise it will be offense. that is ninth offense in Harinam, that you give initiation to someone who has no such faith. Then he will misuse Harinam. He will not do it for the satisfaction of Krishna. Then you will be at blame, you will commit offense. Yes, Shraddha. So he told, you surrender unto me. And he told also, Devi Hyesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratya Mam Eva Je Prapadyante Maya Metantarantite. This Maya of three gunas is my energy. No one can cross it. Only one who will surrender unto me exclusively, then he can cross over this Maya. It is my energy. I am controlling. Those jivas who are averse to me, they are under Maya. Those who turn towards me, I will remove Maya. They cannot remove by themselves. One thing I had in mind, no, not. Yes, this I forgot. Snake and rope. When you are going in the night outside, there is no light, no moonshine, no light. Then you see something on the ground, not clearly. You think it is a snake, then you become afraid. It is a snake. But if there will be any light, you can see it is a rope. Then automatically that fear also will be gone. Or opposite, you may think it is a rope. It is very dangerous snake there, and you kick. You think, oh, it's a rope. But snake will bite you. So it is very dangerous to be in illusion or in darkness. So here it is stated that those who have crossed over this illusion, they can clearly see what is snake, what is rope. They can see what is Maya, what is reality, what is Krishna, who am I, what is relation, everything they can see. They can see that Paramatma is beyond this material world. At the same time, when you will see Supreme Lord, you will also see yourself in relation to Him, your eternal self. That is simultaneously, same time happening, like a mirror. We cannot see our face, but when we use mirror, then with the help of mirror, we can see our face. Like that, when you get darshan of Supreme Lord, you also see yourself in relation to Him, means your real self. Yat pada pankaja palasha vilasa bhaktya karma shayam gratitam udgratha yanti santaha tadvan na rikta matayo yatayo pi rudha sroto ganastam aranam bhaja vasudevam. The devotees who are always engaged in the service of the toes of the lotus feet of the Lord can very easily overcome hard-knotted desires for fruitive activities. Because this is very difficult, the non-devotees, the jnanis and yogis, although trying to stop the waves of sense gratification, cannot do so. Therefore, you are advised to engage in the devotional service of Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, means Vasudeva. Fruitive activity means that is always coming out of false ego. When I identify with matter and have that illusion that I am the enjoyer, I am the proprietor, then I am engaged in fruitive activities. I will do this work to get that kind of results so that I can enjoy. That is fruitive activity. But, and this is very difficult to, you cannot remove. No one can remove. Only one who realizes that he is eternal servant of Krishna, and that his actually real duty and also real self-interest is in the service of Krishna, then he will be disgusted with fruitive activities. Disgusted. It is unnatural. But this is very difficult. As long as misconception of self persists, you will always try to enjoy. Even yogis and jnanis, here it is mentioned, they understand if I want to enjoy, then there will be reaction. And when I am attached to something, then because it is always changing, I will lose it. Then I will have to suffer. So they want to be detached. They want to get liberation. They feel if I'm attached to this always changing matter, then I am in bondage and I am actually limiting my own peace, my own happiness, my atmaramata. So they try to become detached. But because they don't have positive activity, that is service to Krishna, and higher taste, they may become detached very much. That Brahma told in the 10th canto, they may reach up to very high position towards liberation, towards detachment. But if they don't accept the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, they think by my own effort I got this position and there is no one superior to me. They are not understanding that actually even that result was given by Krishna. They don't admit that. So in order to get lesson that they are not supreme person, because they are chanting Soham, 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 I am supreme, that is their understanding. Actually Soham does not mean that. Soham, Sah, Aham, I am him, means I am him as his potency. And Tattvamasi, they are chanting, you are that. And Aham Brahmasmi. And Pragyanam Brahma. They will chant. But they are not realizing what is the actual meaning of those mantras. It does not say you are one with Supreme. But they think like that. So in order to get lesson, they will fall down from that position in even more abominable state than they were before. Brahma is telling, when Krishna was in the womb of Mother Devaki, Brahma and other demigods, they offered prayers. That is inspired by Krishna. So it is fact, it is true. They will fall down even worse than they were before just to get that lesson that they are not supreme. They have to realize that they are dependent. So they try to stop sense gratification, but it is impossible. They will fall down. Buddhists also, they fall down after. Because that is unnatural and there is no shelter of Supreme Lord. Like Srila Bhakti Swami said, the plane is flying. If there is no any higher position where they can land, they will have to come down. So they are not taking shelter of Supreme Lord, then they will have to come down, surely. You cannot stay there. Also, you will find Parikshit Maharaj. He was hearing from Shukadev Goswami that there are so many 25 hellish existences, hellish planets. According to your sin, you will be taken to particular hellish planet. Our Gurudev told, when I was young child, we had in our school like paintings on the wall, this like depicting what kind of sin you are doing, what kind of suffering you will get in hell. Like drinking alcohol, then you will have to drink hot iron there. Or illicit sex connection, then you will have to embrace their iron, means like fiery lady, or for like this. Guru said nowadays they are not putting, but that is actually helpful. Now they are not putting, but he said when I was young they had. We should be taught about that there is a consequence to our action. We are not free and can escape and can do whatever I like. No, that is fact. The Yamaraj court is fact. So many have directly experienced when they came down, and they say it is not pleasant. And they wanted to be freed from that. So when Parikshit Maharaj heard, he also became afraid. And he said, but if so, can someone be rescued? Then Shukadeva Swami said, yes, before one dies, one has to do purification process. And first he told, like karma kanda purification process. Parikshit Maharaj said, yes, that is okay, but I see people doing this, but then again they commit same sins. Like elephant goes to bath in the river, and when he comes out, then again he will put that sand on his body, so what is the use? Then Shukadeva Goswami said, yes, that is true. That will not be full expiation, I forgot that word, that purification will not be full. Then he spoke about jnana atonement, like following brahmacharya, swadhyaya, study of Vedas, meditation, control over senses, all these things. Then you will burn down that reactions to sins. Then Parikshit Maharaj again said that, yes, that is okay, but I see that after, like bamboo forest is burned down to the ground, there is no bamboo trees anymore. But when next rain comes, again bamboo trees are growing. Then Shukadeva Swami said, yes, because the root is there inside. That has not been uprooted. So this, by jnana, also you cannot get full purification. Then he told this, Tat Purusha Nisevaya, that there also it is mentioned, I forgot Sanskrit, that Vasudev, you have to worship Vasudev, Supreme Lord. Then you are fully pure. There is no chance of again wanting sense gratification or fruitive activities, because that is your natural position and you are fully satisfied, and that is full of knowledge of what is what result will give what thing, full knowledge. Only this is that we hear Sarva Padavi Nirmuktam. In Narad Pancharatra, Sarva Padavi Nirmuktam means you have to be fully free from all worldly egos, gross and subtle. And Jnanis and Yogis, they also do this. But that is not yet purity. Rupa Goswami then further says, Tat Paratena Nirmalam. When you realize Tat Paratva, that you belong to Supreme Lord. You are His potency, you belong to Him, you are His opulence. Then that is called purity, because that is reality. When I said, when some object is in its natural state, that is called as purity. So natural state of Jiva is having eternal relation of servitude to Supreme Lord. Then from that realization you will not fall down into fruitive activities or these waves of sense gratification. Krichro mahan iha bhavar navam aplavesham Sat varga nakram asukhena titir shanti tat tvam harer bhagavato bhajaniyam angrim kritvo rupam vyasanam uttara dustararnam. The ocean of nescience, our Gurudev and also Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Goswami Maharaj, they say nescience. And I like how they say, but if you hear like proper English, then they will say nescience is proper grammatically. And once they asked Sridhar Maharaj if this nescience, then he could not understand what is nescience. Then they told nescience. Yes, nescience, ignorance. So the ocean of nescience is very difficult to cross because it is infested with many dangerous sharks. Although those who are non-devotees undergo severe austerities and penances to cross that ocean, we recommend that you simply take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, which are like boats for crossing the ocean. Although the ocean is difficult to cross, by taking shelter of his lotus feet, in Supreme Lord's lotus feet, you will overcome all dangers. Actually, it is impossible to cross by your own effort. Krishna told in Gita, and everywhere in Bhagavatam, all scriptures you will find. Not possible. Without taking shelter of Krishna, Supreme Lord, you cannot cross. Those processes may be applied in beginning stages for some like gradual development. Like you have to push car in order to start it. But once it's started, then there is no need of pushing anymore. You just press the gas and you go. Like that, for some people, it is necessary to first practice Nishkama Karma Yoga, then Jnana Yoga, then Bahunam Janmanamante, Jnanavam Mam Prapadate, Vasudevam Saramiti Samahatma Sadurva. After many births, Jnanis, they will understand that they have to surrender to Supreme Lord, knowing that He is everything. But if you get that causeless mercy of Supreme Lord in the form of Sadhu Sangha, you can immediately start taking shelter of Supreme Lord by hearing about Him and chanting about Him, remembering Him. Then through that process alone, no need to follow karma gyan, those things regulated by Shastra, if already you got Sadhu Sangha. In Sadhu Sangha, directly you can engage in the service of Krishna and you will cross over this Maya and attain ultimate goal of life, Krishna Prem, service of Krishna. Then that is the only thing what can fulfill one jiva. We are in illusion, we are thinking so many things. If I will get this, then I will be happy. But that is all illusion. There is only one thing. Only service of Krishna can fully satisfy you. And permanently. And without fear of falling. Yogis, Jnanis, they are always fearing. Though they are like almost liberated and they have peace, in that state also they are always fearing that they may fall down. And they will fall down eventually. That is why you will find in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Bhakta Nishkama Otoev Shanta. Krishna Bhakta has no any selfish motivation, selfish desire. That is why he is peaceful. His only desire is to serve Krishna. That is why he is peaceful. But Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakoli Ashanta. Those who want material enjoyment, those who want liberation, those who want mystic powers, karmis, jnanis, yogis, they are Sakali Ashanta, they are not peaceful. Though they may attain those fruits, still they will not be peaceful because that is not natural. Maitreya Uvach. Sa evam brahmaputrena kumarenatma medasa darshitatmagati samyak prashasyo vachatam nripaha. The great sage Maitreya continued, being thus enlightened in complete spiritual knowledge by the son of Brahma, one of the Kumaras, that is Sanat Kumar, was speaking, who was complete in spiritual knowledge, the king worshipped them in the following words. First, one must himself be enlightened, he must be in knowledge. Then he can impart that knowledge to others also. Mahaprabhu told, Jare deko tare koho Krishna upadesh, Amar agyai guru hoya, taro idesh. You become a guru and deliver this land by speaking about Krishna to whomever you meet. But this is important point. Guru hoya, you become guru. Become guru means you must be realized soul. The qualities of guru are known. Shrotriya Brahmanishta or Jnaninastato Darshina Shabde Parachanishnatam Brahmani. He has knowledge of Shastra and he realized the truth, seen the truth. So then you can, when you are enlightened, then you can enlighten others also. It is not that just you will just say, yeah, Mahaprabhu said you become guru and go. No, you have to become guru, means enlightened person. Then you can enlighten. So Kumaras, they are enlightened persons. Brahma also. Rajo Uvach. Krito me nugrahach purvam. And yes, Mahaprabhu, this I had in mind. So many things come into my mind that I forget so many things to tell. Mahaprabhu told, Bharata bhumite janma khoilo jar sartak kori koro para upokar. Bharata bhumite brahma khoilo jar janma sartak kori koro para upakar. Yes, those who are born in India, they should first make their life successful. Means they should become pure devotees. Then they should help all others. India is selected by God himself. Srila Bhaktivinoda Kakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, many times he told, some are saying, why India like this? Then he said, because like in some city, there is place of university, there is place of shop, there is place of this. It is different places are selected for different things. So it is by God's will that India is such a bhumi, such a place where this spiritual cultivation is prominent, and all avatars also, they appear there because their varna ashram dharma is practiced. Shakti Abesh avatars, they appear also in other countries, but Swangsha, that avatar, only in India. So that is a place, and everyone can feel if you go. Now it is becoming degraded, but still it is better than anywhere else for spiritual knowledge, for spiritual cultivation. And there are so many dhams, so many temples, so many holy rivers, everything. So that is the place for this. So Mahaprabhu told, you have good facilities, those who are born in India. So you make your life successful and then help other countries also. And this we see in the example of Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. He was successful in helping whole world to bring Krishna consciousness. Raja Uvach Krito me nugrahah purvam harinartha nukampina tam apadayitum brahman bhagavan yuyam agataha. After him also went Srila Bhaktivedanta Puri Goswami Maharaj, our Gurudev, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, they went being inspired by Swami Maharaj and their own gurus and Mahaprabhu. So preaching is going on. They are helping us. After 2 days, we will have Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj here. I will try to go live here, so we will hear his Harikatha. He was also ordered by his Guru to do this duty, to help us for Krishna consciousness. They are from India and they got realization and they are helping us. The king said, O Brahmana, O powerful one, formerly Lord Vishnu showed me his causeless mercy. In that yagya he appeared, indicating that you would come to my house, and to confirm that blessing you have all come. Vishnu Bhagavan already before he told, because he knows everything, what will happen. And it is by the grace of Supreme Lord that we can get Sadhu Sangha. And it is by the grace of Sadhu that we can get Supreme Lord service. When some jiva gathers enough Sukriti and has faith and wants eternal welfare, then Krishna will make arrangement for you to meet bona fide devotee, and from that bona fide devotee you will get the process how to attain the service of Supreme Lord. When Dhruva was in forest, Supreme Lord sent Narad to him. When Prahlad was in womb, Supreme Lord sent Narad there. And so many examples in Shastra. Nishpaditascha kartsnyena bhagavadbhir grina lubihi sadhu chishtam hi me sarvam atmana sahakim dade. Sadhu uchishtam. This is very powerful. My dear Brahmana, you have carried out the order thoroughly, because you are also as compassionate as the Lord. It is my duty, therefore, to offer you something. But all I possess are but remnants of food taken by great saintly persons. What shall I give? I have nothing, only I have this. And it is very powerful. That is Krishna Prem. Remnants of pure devotees' food. Prahlad Maharaj, when Nrsimha Bhagavan appeared and he offered prayers, he told, there are so many demigods here, they are all high in Satya Guna and so many good qualities, but they could not pacify you. How am I am born a demon, how am I able to pacify you? Because when Prahlad Maharaj gave Dandavat, Brahma sent him Dandavat, then Nrsimha Bhagavan took him on his lap and licked him like lioness will do his child, licked him and blessed him with hand on head. Then Prahlad started speaking by Nrsimha Bhagavan's grace, and he said, how I am able to pacify? Before Nrsimha was so angry. Even when demigods approached, so more angry. But when Prahlad came on his lap, then Supreme Lord and Rishinga Bhagavan became cool like ice or like snow, fully peaceful. Then Prahlad said, what I have? I am demon, but one thing I have. I got one drop of devotion to you from my Gurudev, Narad Goswami. That is the only thing that made you happy. So here also he is saying, I have nothing. Only this I have. Remnants of what shall I give? Pranadarah Sutta Brahman Grihascha Saparichadaha Rajyam Balamahi Kosha Iti Sarvam Niveditam. The king continued, therefore, my dear Brahmanas, my life, wife, children, home, furniture, and household paraphernalia, my kingdom, strength, land, and especially my treasury, are all offered unto you. To Guru, offering everything. So that Guru will engage everything for the service of Supreme Lord. That is Guru's duty. And our duty is to offer everything to him, to be utilized by him, including ourselves, to be utilized by Guru for the service of Krishna. That will be our actual benefit. Not that we own and try to enjoy, but offer for the service of Krishna. Then you will find in the Sharanagati songs of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he said, only burden increased all the time. My family members increased, and I had to earn money, and so many things, only burden and disease, so many things. But when I completely surrendered unto you, Atma Nivedan, then my vision changed. The Sarva Satomar Charane Sampya Porechi Tomara Gore. Everything belongs to you, my Supreme Lord. Sarva Satomar Charane Sampya Porechi Tomara Gore. I fall down at your house. It is not my house, not my wife, my children. Everyone is yours. And I'm earning money for your sake. And I'm living my life on your remnants of food and all the time engaged in your service. Then he said, Atmanivedan tua pade kori hoinu paramasuki. When I did Atmanivedan, then I got supreme bliss, supreme happiness. Dukho dure gelo, chinta narohilo. All miseries went away, and there are no more worries. Ashoka, no lamentation, no fear. Amrita Adar, Tomara Charana Doi. There is no fear, no lamentation, only nectar at your lotus feet. Tahate ekon Bishram Lobia, Charinu Bhaverobhoy. There I have now found rest, peace at your lotus feet. Tahat ekon Bishram Lobia, Charinu Bhaveroboy. And all fear of this material existence and within, because of material existence, everything gone. He did not give up household, but he did not give up his family members or house, but vision changed. That everything belongs to him and we are all his servants and engaged in his service, then you can be happy. So here also he's telling, oh Gurudev, Brahmanas, I am offering my everything to your lotus feet. You engage in the service of Krishna when we are doing puja with articles in archan. Then we are offering pushpa, deep, dhoop, ganda, naivedya, all bastra, everything we are offering. And at the end, also 16 articles you have to offer. Then you will also offer yourself with mantra. What I think to be mine and myself also, I am offering to Guru in Guru Puja. That mantra is there. And to offer everything what I think in mind and myself to Gauranga in Gauranga Puja and Radha Krishna Puja same. So only this one verse I will read. Saina patyam charajyam cha danda netritvam eva cha sarva loka dipatyam cha veda shastra vidarhati. Since only a person who is completely educated according to the principles of Vedic knowledge deserves to be commander-in-chief, ruler of the state, the first to chastise, and the proprietor of the whole planet, Prithu Maharaj offered everything to the Kumaras. Tomorrow we will hear some explanation on this verse also. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bolo, 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 Hari Bolo. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaurahuri ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Shri Radha Nayananath Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvare ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nrishinga Dev ki Jai. जय श्री श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, जय श्री प्रीतु महाराज की जय, जय श्री चातुक संघ की जय, जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय, जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। थैंक यू ऑल। दंडवत प्रणाम। हरि बोल।